Good evening, and thank you for tuning into Wildcast. I'm Athena Kehoe.
And I'm Jillian Ryan.
University of Arizona's President Robbins recently announced a change in the mask policy on campus. As the community level of COVID-positive tests remained at a steady medium or yellow level, the U of A, along with the CDC guidance, will move the status of masks to recommended but not required in most indoor spaces. This will include classrooms and was put in effect today. The CAT-Trans shuttles, other public transportation, and physical locations may continue to enforce surgical or higher grade masks at this time. Normalcy is right around the corner, Wildcats.
The Tucson Festival of Books took place last weekend, with the event being held in person after a 2-year hiatus. Organizations and authors from all around the country were in attendance. Wildcast reporter AJ Janos has more.
Thousands of people attended the Tucson Festival of Books this past weekend on the U of A Mall. The festival, which was established in 2009, has not been held in person since 2019. Authors from all around the country came to share their works.
And it was a special occasion. Our son Jeff was injured very badly when he was 15 with a closed head injury. And he lived until he was 40. And after he died, I just felt like I wanted to share this experience with other parents that might be going through something like this, because it feels very lonely.
Many groups came with the goal of spreading their love of books and reading. Others hope to involve a more diverse group of voices in the conversation.
This year we have 18 authors that we invited. This year we're very proud to have invited several Dene authors and several Hopi authors that will be featured, one panel today and one tomorrow. Our focus is Latino authors and, as I mentioned, bringing in more indigenous voices to the festival.
Over the course of the 2-day event, authors held seminars and book signings for attendees, while there were also activities for the whole family to partake in.
I don't know, after 2 years of not having events like this, I think it's awesome, having the community, feeling the community around you and just seeing people.
With the large turnout exceeding expectations, event organizers are looking forward to an even bigger year in 2023. Reporting for UATV3, I'm AJ Janis.
The annual Earth Week is back in 2022, beginning today and ending this Friday, March 25th. The student-led research symposium attracts all different departmental researchers from the School of Earth and Environmental Sciences to come together for the week. This is a time for those in SEES departments to show our celebration and acknowledgement of our relationships with the Earth. Earth Week is a week filled with expanding knowledge and showing appreciation for our world.
Up next, a space research advancement,
the world of crystals,
and a day of remembrance.
We'll have all that for you when we return.
The University of Arizona's near-infrared cameras that's on board NASA's James Webb Space Telescope recently made a huge leap towards the mission's science goals. The telescope has created its first clear image of a star in space. Months of work have been put in to adjust the alignment of Webb and the NIR cam to take a clear photo. This accomplishment leads researchers to believe that they are on the right track and one step closer to meeting or even exceeding the science goals that technology was created to achieve.
As the trend of crystal usage continues to rise, more and more opportunities to purchase and learn about them are available. Wildcast reporter Taylor Maresca dove a little bit deeper into the world of crystals and manifestation. Let's take a look.
Whether you want to attract good fortune or practice self-love, crystals might be what you are looking for. At least that's what Marissa Quintana, store manager at Aquamarine Daydream, believes.
They're a good way to either meditate or help with your manifesting or intentions.
She says crystals have taken the world by storm, and small businesses have jumped on the opportunity.
We have crystals, minerals, jewelry, incense, all kinds of good stuff.
On the average day, the store has a revolving door, customers bustling in and out to select a crystal that speaks to them.
Green aventurine is good for luck and connection to nature, whereas tiger's eye is good for confidence, for courage. So each stone has properties it's thought to help with.
And what is attributing to the rise of the crystal trend?
The sort of popularization of social media and with TikTok and influencers specifically.
These beautiful rocks are making waves in the lives of people all over, but the question still stands. Do they actually work?
Arizona student Paige Southard says yes.
I think it's a big debate. Some people might think it's BS, but it's something that I hold on to, and I think it helps me. Even if it's not necessarily actually powerful, I think it is, but it still kind of gives me that sense of something, that little something to hold on to,
She takes time once a week to get her crystals ready for the days ahead.
Every Sunday, I write down my goals for the week and my manifestations for the week, and I pick out specific crystals that could help me reach those goals. I lay them out and I sage them, which is just cleansing, every Sunday. And then I kind of carry that with me through the week.
Along with being something to carry, she thanks the crystals for the people it has brought her as well.
It's kind of like a community of people who are into them, and you can kind of connect with them in that way.
Reporting in Tucson, I'm Taylor Maresca.
They can all fit in here actually, which is crazy.
As the 2-year anniversary of closures due to COVID-19 approaches, the University of Arizona will come together to remember the lives lost. This Wednesday, March 23rd, students, staff, and community members are invited to an event on the mall where they will have the opportunity to write memorial messages on white flags. 2,800 white flags will be available on the mall, one flag for every 10 Arizonians lost to the virus. The event will also feature speeches, music, refreshments, and more.
After the break, Wildcast sports anchor Annalise Wille has all the latest on UA sports. Don't go away. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Annalise Wille, here to give you everything you need to know in Arizona sports. March Madness is in full swing as of this week, and upsets are continuing to take place. However, our Arizona Wildcats are still dancing. Last night, in a very exciting game for the men's basketball team, the #1 ranked Wildcats scraped by 9th-ranked TCU in overtime, winning 85-80. Benedict Matherin led the team in scoring with 30 points and made a clutch three-pointer with 14 seconds left in regulation to tie the game at 75. Christian Coloco scored a season-high 28 points and was 12 of 13 from the field. Starting point guard Kirk Krisha returned from his ankle injury with 27 minutes on the floor. Arizona will now face off against Houston in the Sweet 16 this Thursday. The Arizona women's basketball team have also stayed alive in the NCAA tournament thus far. On Saturday night, the Cats defeated UNLV in the opening round of the tournament. Shayna Pellington scored 30 points and senior forward Kate Reese added 16 points to the scoreboard. Arizona moved on and is currently facing off against the North Carolina Tar Heels in the McHale Center right now. In Arizona baseball news, the Stanford Cardinals came to Tucson this weekend for a doubleheader. On Saturday night, the Wildcats were down 2-0 in the start of the 7th inning after an impressive pitcher's duel between Arizona's TJ Nichols and Stanford's Alex Williams. Arizona rallied in the 8th inning, scoring 3 runs to take the lead, winning the game 3-2. The baseball team took down Stanford again on Sunday in a major comeback. The Cardinals were up 5-1 in the bottom of the 8th, but the Cats rallied back, scoring 5 runs and sealed the win 6-5 in the 9th. The Wildcats are facing off against Stanford again tonight. This past Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, the 9th-ranked softball team faced off in a triple-header against 4th-ranked UCLA. U of A fell to UCLA in all 3 games to open Pac-12 play. Arizona failed to score a single run in any of these games, but they will look to get back on track this weekend as they will host rival ASU. But that's all I have for you tonight. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at UATV_sports and to stick around for the rest of Wildcast. And tune in tomorrow for A Sports Show for more sports news and takes. I'm Annalise Wille. We'll be back after the break. That's all we have for you tonight on Wildcast.
As always, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can watch any of our shows that you may have missed. Once again, I'm Jillian Ryan.
And I'm Athena Kehoe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.